Clutter is upon us. It's everywhere. It's in your house. It's under your couch. It's in that chair. It's in my hair. And quite frankly, I'm tired of it. So I found 4 decluttering methods that I'm gonna try today. So the first method we're gonna try today is the use it or lose it method. So basically, if you haven't used an item in 6 months or less, use it or lose it. Maybe I should let the cats decide what we keep. Cat ball, use it or lose it? I'm gonna say, use it. Seriously, just for that, now I'm gonna lose it. My cats never like these balls anyway. I have such a clutter problem that I save rocks. I have no idea why this was special enough for me to save. I can't even blame my kids. Like this is me. I wanted to save this rock. All right, guys, use it or lose it. Roll away, little Rocky. Find your family. Okay, so listen up. I just found this. I forgot that I had it. It was in the bottom of the buffet, and it just so happens that I just got a new table. Found a good deal on Facebook Marketplace. So let's find out if we can use this or else we lose it, because I haven't used it in like 2 years. All right, that's a little sad. I'm finding that it's too short. That looks weird, right? I can't have one that's too short. Well, I guess I no longer have a table that works with this, so lose it. This vase that's been sitting in my house for only like a month, but I have a story behind this vase. And I'm going to tell it to you in song. Yo mama, she gave me a vase. She told me to use the vase, but I ain't used no vase. Instead, I got that one from TJ Maxx. I got that one from TJ Maxx. This one didn't end up being big enough, and I really wanted a nice big one, so I think I'm gonna just lose it, because it's not really my style. Okay, I found a bin of toys that I've been hiding away for quite some time because my 2-year-old has too many stuffed animals. And why does this poor little unicorn have a hole in its belly? What kind of sorcery is this? And I will say that these have been hidden away for more than 6 months. So that means... That was totally unnecessary. But yeah, I'm gonna get rid of everything in here except for this, because my brother got it from Japan, and I'll keep the snake. We don't have a snake. When I was first learning about this method, I was actually watching a video by Dawn from the Minimal Mom. I'm sure you all know her. And there was something that she said that I really liked. She said, if you don't like something now, you won't start liking it tomorrow. And it's so true, because the amount of times I've taken a shirt that maybe I used to really like and don't like anymore, and I have saved it in hopes that in the future I'll like it more. But the truth is, that shirt isn't really my style anymore, and it probably won't be in another 5 years either. All right, the next decluttering method is from Joshua Becker, and this is called the 12-12-12 challenge. Everybody likes a challenge. And for this challenge, you're to find 12 things to throw away, 12 things to donate, and 12 things to put away. But if I eat 12 chocolates, no, doesn't count. Fine. 12 sips of coffee. 1, 2. Well, here's my first thing that I gotta put away. I kind of wish I could count every individual letter as an item, but I guess that would be cheating. Green tea number 2. Putting away my creatine. Good for the muscles. Random toy. I'm watching you. So this routine doesn't just help you declutter, it helps you clean up the house. The cat wants to come inside, so I'm putting him away inside. That counts. Put away, put away, put away, hey, put away, put away, put away, hey. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, that got me to 12. Let's move on to trash. Garbage, garbage, garbage. There's always garbage on the floor next to our beds. Is it just me, or is that just a good place where we like to throw garbage? Because if it's just me, then that's embarrassing, because thousands of people are seeing this video, and now I just look trashy. Oh, and not just tissues, but socks too. There's another one. Because we've been sick lately. No, I did not make my bed, and no, I don't feel bad about it. Okay, this counts. Nobody wants to use this. Nobody. Old Lego box. counting these scraps. I'm counting them. Tissue and this hair tie that my cat chewed up. Okay, I lost count, but I think that was 12. It was 12. Now, 12 things to donate. All right, so check out my bra. Just kidding. It's my eye mask. I hate this thing. I have such a hard time finding a good quality eye mask, and I have suffered through this for like 2 years. But guess what? I just found this eye mask and I love it. I found it on Amazon. Oh, so much better. It blocks out all the light and it is so comfortable. So see you later, bra mask. I'm all done having kids, so I guess I'm gonna donate it. But I'm not done having cats. Hello? Yes? Okay, yeah, it's time to donate this. I agree. Oh, I don't think it fits anymore. I guess I finally did grow out of the 2T. I think I'm going to donate this to. See you later, alligator fish. Hey, look at that. I just found these, you know, from when I threw it up in the air. Does that mean I get to count them for this challenge? Of course you'd say that. Can I donate bubbles so my kids stop asking me to blow them? All right. This is really adorable and all homemade, but if I ever actually used it, I would burn my fingers off. So. All right, so I forgot about this dress. I got it on ThredUp. It looked so cute on the website, but then when it came, this is not my style. Didn't look the same as the picture. Oh yes, okay, this bucket. You know how many buckets I have like this? See ya. This little bag does not get played with. All right, I found my last 2 things. That was pretty easy. It didn't take too much time. And it really reflects what I already tell you guys, which is if you want something to get done, make the job simple. And I feel like 12 items to throw out, donate, and put away. It's pretty simple. It doesn't intimidate me too much. It's easy. It's doable. All right, moving on to the next decluttering method. This one is a popular one created by the Minimalists, and it is called the 20/20 rule. So basically, if you're struggling with an item and you don't know if you should get rid of it or not, ask yourself, can I replace this for under $20 in under 20 minutes? If so, then that's your excuse to let it go. So this rule really helps us to tackle all those just-in-case items. Oh my goodness, just-in-case items are the hardest for me. I hold on to so much. So I think this is going to be really helpful to me. Okay, so for this one, I needed to come to the basement because this is where all of my just-in-case items live. For instance, just in case of a birthday. But no, I'm not going to get rid of this because this really is one of those universal birthday presents that could go good, like for anyone over 5. So, well, I guess the age says 8 plus. I'm keeping it. Okay. First, just in case item, this rug. I have no use for this rug. I've been keeping it in the basement for a long time, you know, just in case. So let me ask the question, can I replace this for under $20 in under 20 minutes? Well, I actually paid $20 for this rug at Walmart. So yes, I guess I'm going to donate it because I just know I'm never going to use it. Potty chair. I'm not kidding when I say I have 7 of these. Potty training is no joke. You need 7 potty seats to do it. And this is good for boys, you know, because of this little guard. But I'm not potty training a boy. And I think 6 will suffice. Don't you? Can I replace it for under $20 in under 20 minutes? Yes, I can. Time to donate. You know, there's a reason that these baskets just keep collecting in my basement. They're useless. Why do I keep buying them? And I got them all for $1. So it passes the $20 rule. It really does make things easier to get rid of when you put a monetary amount on it. Like to think those 4 baskets cost me only $1 each. I don't feel so bad putting them in the donation pile. It gives me that excuse to just say, hey, it's okay. Let it go. It was only $4. Not a big deal. Wendy's toys. I gotta give them points for creativity, but I'd say they're garbage. I don't even have to ask the question for these. Okay, so this just in case item I'm really struggling with. I don't have a use for it anymore, and I'm just keeping it down here just in case, who knows? So let's ask the question, can I replace it in under 20 minutes for under $20? I'm pretty sure this cost me $20 on Amazon. So that's not 20 minutes. That's like a 2-day wait. Maybe I should use it in my shoe closet to give me like layers. See, now I'm trying to find reasons to keep it. I don't want to get rid of it. I'm done with this challenge. We're getting out of here. I don't like this challenge. I'm leaving. All right, the next decluttering method I'm going to try is called reverse decluttering. Now, I don't know who started this, who created it. I just found it, looking on Google. But basically, instead of going through your items and deciding what you're going to get rid of, because that's what we normally do, right? We normally look at a junk drawer and we're like, what should I get rid of in here? Well, we're going to flip the script and look in the junk drawer and think, what do I love? What brings value to my life? What do I want to keep? And then I guess the idea is that this helps you to more easily get rid of the other things that you don't want because you realize they're not very important to you. So I'm going to try it out. We'll see if it works. To be honest, I'm a little hesitant that this is actually going to help me, but who knows? That's why I'm trying it. So let's get to it. All right, here we go. Junk, 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 junk. Actually, my junk drawer is pretty organized. So what do I love? I love this thermometer because it helps me when we get sick. Oh, I don't know if this is going to help me very much. Let's see. What do I love? I love gum for its minty taste. Okay, I guess the article did say like what you love or what brings value. This brings value. Gotta keep it. This method kind of reminds me of Marie Kondo's method of what brings you joy. Maybe that's why I don't like it very much, because I was never a fan of that. I didn't think it was very helpful, which I think a lot of people felt that way. But I'm giving it a chance. I'm gonna keep going. We'll see how it goes. So I guess I'll just take out the things that help me. Okay, so I feel like this only works if you take everything out, because you have to take out all the things you like that have value, that you love, whatever, to be able to see what doesn't matter so much. So now I'm making a huge mess and I don't like it. So I didn't want to clear my whole buffet. That would have drove me crazy. So I just cleared this bin. I took out everything that brings value or joy, and this is what I'm left with. So I guess at this point then I would just throw out or donate these things. But as you can see, I took out most things and did not leave much for decluttering. So I don't know if this is very helpful. And I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I don't like this method. I don't think it's helpful. But that doesn't mean it won't help you, because we're all different people, right? We all have different needs, different ways of doing things. So still give it a try and see if it could help you. You never know. Well, if you enjoyed this video, then subscribe, duh! And then check out this video next, where I decluttered 500 items in only 5 hours. Insane, right? You don't want to miss that one. You'll be amazed at my decluttering powers.